by Mindy Dwyer, and it's the story of why we have the Northern Lights. Early one morning in a long-ago northern land, a baby girl was born. Her mother named her Aurora, which means the rosy light of dawn. This faraway place knew only a daylight sky, for the sun would glide from one end of the sky to the other, hugging the horizon but never slipping below. As each day passed, only the changing colors of the sky would signal the time of day. Carpets of tundra filled with delicate wildflowers stretched as far as the eye could see in this land without darkness. Caribou lived alongside Aurora and her people. Each year, the caribou gathered into great herds and traveled an old familiar path with a mysterious midnight place, later returning to their home of light and flowers. Aurora grew into a dreamy young girl, curious about what lay beyond the distant horizon. She wondered where the caribou went and often daydreamed of traveling with the herds, prancing across the tundra. Under the pink glow of an early morning sun, Aurora spotted a lone caribou. How strange that he was not with his herd, she thought. At first she followed him, watching as the caribou playfully kicked up his hooves. Then Aurora ran, and the caribou ran, frolicking together across the tundra in a magnificent dance. Before she knew it, Aurora was in the open tundra, far from her family. Soon she grew hungry. Deep in the purple shadows she found some blueberries. She plopped on the ground to rest and enjoy their sweet taste. The velvety blue color of the berries reminded Aurora of a story grandmother told her, where darkness fell each night and the sky turned a deep and peaceful indigo. How she longed to see this for herself. As Aurora continued her journey across the soft green tundra, she was comforted by the memory of her grandmother. Grandmother's gentle voice told one more of the dark sky Aurora had never seen. In the dark times, the sky wrapped itself around us. Inside each one of us, there is a glow that lights the way. It keeps us warm, and we are not afraid. Grandmother's words were a mystery to her. Aurora felt sure she would understand them when she arrived in the land where darkness fell, where the sky turned the color of ripe blueberries. The caribou continued to lead Aurora in her long journey from home. To be safe in the warm and dark place, Aurora began to collect the colors from the daylight sky. As days passed, she gathered the delicate pink morning light and put it in her pocket. The midday light was a shining silver blue. This she placed in her pocket also. Twilight glowed a luminous green. This was her favorite time of day, and she filled her pockets with its color. She walked with the changing colors of the sky. Suddenly, a boreal wind began to snap at Aurora's dress, and she felt its chill. The sun dipped below the edge of the earth, and the sky closed in around her with the deepest color she had ever seen. Darkness. This must be a place of mystery, she thought, as she gazed at the glittering sky. And though this darkness was strange and new, she felt safe with the light she knew glowed inside her. She reached into her pockets and flung the colorful lights she had gathered into the dark sky. Aurora played with the lights, admiring the way they danced across the sky, just as she had danced across the tundra with the lone caribou. The lights grew ever brighter, shimmering like a curtain of color in the darkness. Her family saw the dancing lights and followed, hoping they would find their beloved daughter. Although she had brought the colors of the daylight sky to comfort her, Aurora found that she was not afraid in this dark place of the indigo sky. She now understood why grandmother's mysterious words. Together again, Aurora and her family celebrated her journey with the caribou, which had led Aurora to discover the courage in her own inner light. The adventurous spirit of her lives on. When you gaze into the night sky of the north and see the dancing lights, you are watching Aurora's many colors collected on her special journey